take a look at some of the flooding in the parishes of the HTV viewing area. We're going to take a look at how everything is working as Tropical Storm Lee moves inland and speeds up just a little.
Deep in the heart of the bayou, we are gathered here tonight. Now it's time for action, 'cause our lives are on the line. Tonight we'll do our very best to break through all the bureaucratic mess. The time has come tonight, 'cause it's Bayou time. Show what Louisiana's all about.
And welcome back, everyone. I'm Martin Folse, joined on the desk by Sergeant Faulk, and we'll also eventually have the parish president of Terrebonne Parish over here on the desk to tell us what is going on in the parish as well as the surrounding area. Now, if we can go to the maps right off the bat, we're going to show you that most of it for that part is pretty much on land. And before we do that, well, let's take a look at it now. There you see the Napoleonville, Labadeville, Morgan City area all seem to be in that area where it's starting to improve. Conditions are improving. From Thibodaux on down straight south as the crow flies, still on that feeder band that will be with you for a few hours. If you go even further east than that, namely Golden Meadow, La Rose, Raceland, Lockport, you're still going to be in a situation where you're waiting on that feeder band, that last band, to get to you before conditions improve. Therefore, if we put it in a nutshell tonight for everyone, water is dropping in the southern parts of the parish. Water still exist inside of the levee systems, or the floodgates for that matter. But however, if you're in Terrebonne Parish or Lafourche Parish, you still have to wait for water to make its way down from some of the northern parishes that have been deluged with some of this water. So it's still going to be a situation where the bayous are extremely stressed, and that the water has to make its way down into all of the tributaries and eventually to the Gulf of Mexico. However, water is going down. It may be an inch at a time, but it is still going down in some parts, and we have to keep an eye on that. There have been several areas that have received more water than other areas of the parish, and we do have video that we're going to be showing you, and we will get to some phone calls. So for the most part, though, things in the city of Houma, as Sergeant Faulk will explain to us, have been pretty stress-free as far as street usage. Now I'll turn to Sergeant Faulk. So a pretty good overall grade for water in the city, and streets have been functional, correct?
That's correct. We've graded, Martin, with this storm, with the amount of volume of water we've seen over the last few days, I'd have to give it an A. In years past, we used to sit out at Tunnel in Lebron and other locations with barricades and law enforcement officers with units for hours, and Lafayette Street was the same way. But this year, in this storm, I'd give it an A. It seemed like the pumps kept up as much as they could, and we're thankful right now. It looks like it's moving a little faster, and hopefully, I'm pretty sure all our streets are almost dry now, with the exception of Prospect and Woodlawn with a little bit of water. But the pumps are keeping up, and I think they are passable at this time. We still would ask that you use an alternate route, but I think given the fact that we don't have any rain on us right now, they should be completely dry here shortly.
All right, let's do this. We'll also turn our attention after the break. We'll come back and take some phone calls. We'll also roll in some footage that we have accumulated throughout the day. Take our first break. When we come back, more on Bayou Time. Don't go away.